Pandem once more after their recall before.
An easy slumber now. They do have this hill to play with. Gives them protection, but doesn't give them a good view. Different those points. One last target to go. And here comes Jump Shot with the S12K. They circle around, ringing around the Rosie. And the Rose will fall. But wait a second. What else just arrived? Oh, it's AZ Slumber.
Well, speaking of cleaning it clean, I thought Aspie got it in the bag just now. Whilst on the side of the other team, they were fighting against which was Pandem, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it MEC? They managed to recall. MJ next, going against Mac Joes, going into his MEC members. Finish him off. But that was such a turn just now by AZ. What a perfect timing coming in.
And because Sata took too much damage, now he's knocked. They are 3,600 meters away, stage number 2. They can still pick up Sata and try to go for it. I'm sure they have enough healing utilities to share. Like Linux, he has 6 first aid, so Sata should be fine. And from what we learned yesterday, Angera McJoe, they need to keep Sata alive. There were a couple of rounds where he went out super duper early, so they need to find a way to just not let him go out that early, and it will give them a better chance of that top 5 shot.
Yeah, yesterday, especially the first 3 maps, to see that happen. Sata is always the first one to get ousted. But this is going to be the last of Nemesis here standing, surrounded by Irina. It's going to be Dale. He's just hugging the corner, hoping he won't get discovered by the rest of Arena. They're leaving for Arena, but Dale hoping there's nobody else dropping by. There's still 2 players of Arena, and a Hive player seems to be hovering about as well. So he's hoping and praying that these 2 will find while he managed to take an exit out. But Tony K feels like he can smell him.
Ooh, he's still around though. Tony K is on the other building. Oh, but look at this. E-Arena is here. Range is here as well. They're just praying hard right now. But so far, so good. Looks like they didn't check the building where Dale is at, and Tourniquet is leaving now.
Yep, I don't think they want to waste time. I don't think they even noticed they didn't check that corner just now. They were in the same building, but they didn't check every single room. Knowing that the room that Dale was in pretty much has nothing in it, so they didn't even bother to check. So that's pretty much a saving grace for Nemesis for now. I'm not sure if he can find himself a recall tower since the circle shrink anytime soon when it comes to stage 4. Practically there's no more recall tower around the circle, but 52 spotted out YG. And they are very scattered for YG. If you look at the map, Matsusma is alone while Monet is nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he's on a recall mission. Not too sure about that, but Yagu Radicals, they could use a recall now. 2 players eliminated. Speaking about elimination, that could happen to Manzi now from Team 52. It's out in the open, and Momo will lock in that point. The rest of Team 52 have to leave this one, but E-Arena might be chasing them. Here they go. They are hungry for points.
Joker taking the lead, giving a bit of a poking attributes to its side of 52. D Xavier's on the other hand, engaging against RRQ. We talked about RRQ before, and seems like they've been gate capped by the teams. D Xavier's getting on Bon. Bon, I think, giving away information. Kiddo straight away responding to it, but it's a bit hard for him to visualize their target.
And that could be it for Bondo. They're trying to lock in the point, and the point goes to D Xavier thanks to Paragen. Yagu Radicals, Mernat just took out Genforce from RRQ. Potato took out Leon's. Whatever fights happening elsewhere. While D Xavier happily hugging the middle of the circle. Mernat and Fearon 1v1 in the blue. And we're coming to stage 4 soon. This fight has to end quickly. And here comes Fearon. Goes back up to the 2nd floor.
Oh, I want to see the POV of the player. Monet playing in the blue like Josie mentioned. Tugging out the HP. But it's going to be YG winning over RQ. But at least they still have 2 more players alive. But I don't know if they can reach out towards where Hale already holding that recall tower. Unless if they want to adventure into Lo Huasi at a high stake time here. We're talking about stage number 5 for them to get there and to take the blue in is not gonna be easy. That's a very painful blue. So I guess they have to fight Hill if they want to get to the recall tower for RRQ.
Oh, somebody's still behind Moment and Moment has no clue. Oh, that's Dale! Oh man, he's been here for like the longest time. He can call this house the Dale house now. But lucky enough for him that E-Arena left, so now is his chance. But does he have a vehicle though?
Moment still not checking this back. I guess Dale just left his property already, knowing that's clear for him to exit out, taking the advantage. Pendam spotted at Void right across, quite spread out for Pendam players in a straight line, but 52 unfortunately I don't think they can actually find any recall tower. Got pinned down by players as well. There's 2 teams ousted for now. 14 teams at stage number 4. In less than 2 minutes and 10 seconds, we're gonna see a lot of crash afterwards when they try to migrate into the circle soon. MJ's thinking how to circle around it, but thankfully I don't think there's anybody else going to it slightly on the north where MJ's at if they want to enter in.
Yeah, they can kind of circle around, I believe, towards the right side. Or do they want points? Well, objectively, they could use points though. They're currently at number 14 with only 25 points. I'm sure they wouldn't mind picking up some of that. But if Team Pandem's not interested and they left, well, I guess it's the signal to MJ to leave as well.
Oh, but MJ is willing to fight Void though. Seems like they're slightly engaged and committed to it. And speaking of engagement, here comes another team popping a lot of smoke. E-Arena will be one of it. And as well as Hive. E-Arena Joker quite spread out within his teammates. I'm not sure where are the rest, but we can see a bit of them at the edge of the minimap just now. So I think they're very scattered and spread out for E-Arena. That's just how they played yesterday. It feels like they're playing as a solo player, but with the intention of gaining intel only.
Oh,
But try to run away and survive. And also try to get points whenever they can. That's going to be the main objective for E-Arena. Gaining intel first, then regroup, and then they try to discuss what to do about it.
oh, and Dale is still in the game, but he's not in the circle yet. Does have this shot though, but I don't think he has anything else in front of him. And BTR might spot him out. So we'll see what happens to Dale later on, because E-Arena is around the corner as well, and now the blue will arrive on top of Dale. He has to decide on what to do.
Spot it out. Hive, 10k will want to regroup. Like I mentioned, E-Arena is all about getting infos first, and then they will regroup and try to think about how they approach. But the circle will shrink. I think he'll definitely going to be in it, but the compound is theirs as well, and probably a lot of teams will try to challenge them, but for now a lot of teams will try to give it a focus onto the edge of the circle or slightly on the outskirts, where we're watching MJ, Pandem and Void. MacJoe, Pandem and also Void happen to be at a triangle battle just to squeeze into the south of the circle.
Oh. And where is MJ going to squeeze right now? Look at this. 3 different teams in front of them. Void, Team Pandem, and AZ Slumber on the other side. Sata's keeping eye. He sees the smoke. He knows that somebody's behind this rock. And that's going to be Virgil. We'll check on them later, because right now up north we have E-Arena in a fight with Hive and International shrubs with this nade across. Will it land? And it will. Taking out the captain range.
Ooh. was close enough, but nades galore flying, exchange hands, and Pretzel hitting on Danny K. Is it going to be go time for 5? They got himself the opening, but the nade still flying over to his high side. It will stunt their movement. They're not advancing forward. They are at 3 players only. It's going to be 3v3 between E Arena and High for now. But Arena, this knockdown slightly pulled them for a retreat back towards the barricade to revive their members. Schweppes eating a lot of nade just now. While they're still going for the nades galore between these two teams, Mormon will have to pick up Schweppes, while we do have a different team engaging towards the high grounds around the hillside.
And 9 eliminations now for E Arena, and they can still pick up Schweppes. This is a monster of a team here we're talking about. While for PMGO, they're in the fight with Void. We're going to put focus onto E Arena now because they're surrounded by so many other teams, including BTR coming in too. Passing by is going to be BTR now. They are right on top of E Arena. BTR wouldn't mind taking out E Arena while they are top contenders for the trophy.
Speaking of getting a trophy, a lot of teams try to gain as much point here, willing to give all their throwables just for the sake of the points. They would treat them like a dime right now for every single point. Try to make use of whatever they have. Running pretty dry for E Arena with those multiple nades being tossed. Danny K on the ground again, and this time he is eating the nades from Raimon. And there's another one taking that down as well. Joker, the front liner for E Arena in shambles. Limb by limb taken out by Hive, but Hive, they're not taking the push in yet. And now finally we have the green light and going in with the vehicle. Pretzel going through the smoke, trying to run and the rest!
Pretzel!
Oh no!
Oh, Pretzel! Oh man, drive by, 1 more to go, but wait! Moment! Save the day! Moment, the hero of the arena!
11 elimination with slither of health remaining. Mormon pulled it off again. This guy just don't know how to die, but here comes another contender. They're still licking their wounds. These saviors for the next challenger here. Will Mormon pull it off again?
Oh, if you can do it for the second time, it's going to be insane. But then again, it's the Xavier we're talking about here. And Momo, final active player for E Arena. He still has Schweppes together with him, but can he revive Schweppes in time? Because right now, the Xavier, they're circling around. They want to end the job. They see Momo, they move in. Schweppes will get out first. Momo left alone with 50% of health. They will all go in onto him. And that is it for E Arena. But still, they're able to collect 11 elimination points.
Oh, that was one big flashy move by Mormon just now, but got finished off by the Xaviers as a housekeeping team. But on the side of E Arena, I have to say, Mormon, he got all the qualities you need to have as a star player. Great attitude, charisma, and a crazy clutch in the game.
Insane. Absolutely insane play by Mormon there. If only the MVP does not come from the winning team, it could be Mormon for this round. But anyway, it will come from a winning team, and we still have 7 of them that can potentially score this chicken dinner. Team number 6 because next team to be eliminated, and number 8 with 1 elimination point. They are out. Currently at number 15, and they need to claw back a lot of points in the next 2 games.
At least Dale's hide-and-seek games ended. He doesn't have to be feeling, you know, careful too much anymore. They can prepare themselves for a wrangle. But the teams that remain here down to 7. AZ in trouble here, down to 2 players. Got shot from afar. While BTR, they try to tail the rest of MEC. Another one bites the dust. That's going to be MJ, leaving us at 6 teams at stage number 6. But there's quite a number of teams around the south side. Majority of the teams happen to be on the south of circle right now. Team Flash surrounded by so many teams. They are happening to be the center of attention. Team Flash, BTR focusing on AZ as well. Look at the nades flying over to Wins on the ground.
Oh!
Tops as well. 1 HP, barely alive. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was so close. And Razak from the side will get tops, but Team Flash is not out in yet. They still have Bo though. But a win will be eliminated by Razak. BTR bringing in more points for their team. We still have Bo together with Zeus. The twins that will need to do it for the team as Tops taking damage and will be eliminated by Levi's from D-Xavier.
Full squad, D-Xavier's BTR and Hill. Team Flash, Rose and Zeus. The twins. How will they work things out? Chemistry-wise, nobody questions. Since they were baby, they got great chemistry. And now the chemistry in PUBG Mobile. How will they wrap around the three teams, three giant teams, heavy hitters, top teams, arguably one of the best in the world as well, BTR, D-Xavier's and Hill. When it comes to numbers, Cloud, look at D-Xavier's throwables. They have been saving it for this, explicitly for this time only.
Yeah, for the final moment, right? They are ready for it. Look at this. 17 frags, 16 smokes, 6 mollies. Man, they are well stocked up. And they also have 12 eliminations already now.
A BTR. I feel bad for Hill. He's slowly crouching in, but Canary, he's down to only 10% of HP, and D-Xavier's know exactly where he's at. And don't have enough health utilities too. Barely got any. He got himself a couple of pills. But other than that, the troubles, he got no smoke, so he pretty much stuck where he's at.
Yeah, so he's going to play the patience game now, waiting for his teammates to rotate. They're on their way right now. And here comes Nui at the forefront. They're going to charge it onto D-Xavier straight up. They're not going to wait for Levi's or his mate to cook. And here comes Lamborghini getting Tiger Axe by trading back by getting Levi's. Nui from the other side as well. Coming in with multiple shots with his SLK. They managed to get Pyrogen on the ground. But Nui, he needs a little bit of space for him to reset himself. Nade after nade, he will pop that smoke to buy him a little bit more space and time to heal.
Oh, that vehicle will be the biggest barricade. Right now, Axel trying to find a loophole, trying to find a way in, and D-Xavier's, they've been sandwiched hard left, right. Federales jumping over. Hill against BTR right now, leaving Lamborghini to manage to revive his teammate fallen just now. Hill refocused, shifted over to BTR, coming in towards the side of Hill. Mega Earth reviving.